Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CLSN. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days, whoops, let's try that again. Sometimes my marker acts up like this, as you just saw. So sometimes, you would look at this and say, oh, that's, several days worth of time. But in this case, being the 30-minute, that's only today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. And I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And mainly, to circle back real quick to the 30-minute, each of these representing 30 minutes, I bring that up because it was, after the first 30 minutes, obviously, where the big volume happened, it was pretty much a snooze fest. I mean, not that much volume, and then the final 30 minutes of the day happened, and I guess it's Friday, so the final 30 minutes of the week happened, and you can see the volume came back in, and a big old green candle formed. So that definitely puts a unique twist on the chart, and is definitely going to have people watching it, next week, just because, wow, that was a pretty crazy final 30 minutes. So let's map out some overall levels of support, then we can talk resistance. Definitely the ideal level of support going forward is going to be right here at the $2.80 mark. This comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance, and you can see here several times it just kept knocking down the price, knocking the price. But when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So with the gap up today, that was where it was broken, and then you can see on 2 different occasions, both there and then the final 30 minutes there, the bears try to press down through that 280 mark, but the bulls did a good job of holding strong. So that's definitely that key level of support going forward. Any sort of closes below there, or worse, if the price starts to separate to the downside, at that point in time, that's literally starting to put the price right back into this range where it already was. And I'm assuming I state the obvious from the bullish perspective, that is that you don't want to see the price going back to where it was. You want to see the price, make progress as time unfolds. Now, what about areas of resistance? So if this upwards move is going to continue, where are some of these battlegrounds at? First level of resistance, keep an eye on if this momentum can continue from the final 30 minutes right up here at $3.25. You can see that there's a nice little spike right there, and that's where it got rejected. If the bulls can push through 325, the next key overall level is just simply where the party stopped today, and that's up there at $3.60. So the chart was already pretty unique before the final 30 minutes, but with the final 30 minutes and how it all unfolded, certainly presents an interesting setup going into next week, so we'll see how it all unfolds. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.